Hiya Graham, really good session today. I hope you found it helpful. Just to run through a couple of points mentioned in the session. The issue we were having with the chipping was you were actually using a lot of wrist action during the swing, and that was creating too much speed and power. The problem with that is now you're then trying to sort of decelerate or slow the club down to stop it going too far. The second thing as well, by having this wrist hinge as you came through sort of in that left wrist area, it meant the club would often bottom out behind the golf ball. As a result of that, you would then hit the ground early and or hit the ball on the way up, both resulting in either top shots or thin shots or hitting the ground first. So as a result of that, now if we look at this swing, you can see quite an aggressive move through the golf ball with that wrist sort of scooping, that left wrist breaking down, and the point of contact, now you can see your hands are actually behind the golf ball. You see they sort of start somewhere in the middle of your chest there, and as they come through at the point of contact, they're actually now by your right leg hitting the golf ball in an attempt to try and scoop that ball up in here. You can see the finish position now, that left wrist really sort of broken down, quite a lot of hinge there in that left wrist. As a result of that, now we can see the left hand almost coming off and not much control of the club. So what we're trying to do is just keep this sort of structure with the arms and the club, sort of like create like a Y shape there, and just swing it back now from the sort of pivot point from the chest. That's going to make it a lot more of a slower swing speed, much more of a dead strike. So we watch this swing going back now. Good takeaway as we come through now. Slightly better movement, not so much scooping in that left wrist. Yes, there's a little bit more, but if you compare those two positions to each other, the one on the left is an extreme wrist hinge, the one on the right not so much. I think in time, with a bit of practice, you'll start getting this left hand to finish outside of your left leg as we look at you, and a lot less of that right hand scoop underneath. But as we said, in terms of the results of the shots you were getting, they were far better. As I said, I'd rather you get better results and the technique not quite being there yet, and with a bit of practice you're going to get that more comfortable, but at least the results are going to pay off in the first instance. So hope that all makes sense. Any questions, obviously give me a shout, Graham, and I'll see you soon.